Hello everyone, today we are going to start the MCQs on menstruation chapter number 11 of class 8. So let us start question number 1. There is a cube of side 5 cm is painted on its all faces. If it's sliced into 1 cubic centimeter cubes, then how many 1 cubic centimeter cubes will be exactly one of their faces painted, right? So let us check. When you sliced up, you will see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 on the one face, and there are 6 faces. So there are 9 6 are 54 small cubes are of the number of small cubes are 54 that we have to find. Now come to question number 4. A cube of side 4 centimeter is cut into 1 centimeter cubes. What will be the ratio of the surface areas of the cube original and the cutout cubes, right? So at first we will find the surface area of the original cube of 4 centimeter, right? And this is okay, so let us start. This is this is you can find by the surface area also, and here it is done by the volume, right? So how many can be there? At first we have to find out. So volume of the cube that to be cut and divided by the smaller cube that we want to cut. So 4 cube by 1 cube. 4 cube is 4 4 the 16, 4 4 the 16, 4 the 64, and divide by 1 cube is 1. So it is 64 ratio 1. So 64 can be cut from here. Now the surface area to be cut out, that is this is this by the formula, that is 6 into side square you can find. So this is 6 into side square. So for 1 centimeter this is 6 into 1 square. So this is 6, and there are 64 cubes can be made. So 24 will be multiplied with it. Now, and the surface area of the original cube with the side 4 centimeter is 6 into side square, that is 6 into 4 square. 4 4 are 16, you know that 16 into 6 you can get. Now you have to find out the ratio in between the surface areas of the original cube and the cutout cube. So this is you can write here 6 into 4 square, this is 64 into 6. After cutting you will get 1 ratio 4, right? So this is the solution of this second question. Come to question number 3. A circle of maximum possible size is cut from the square sheet of the board, and subsequently the square of the maximum possible size is to be cut from the resultant circle. What will be the area of the final square? Okay, you can see from here, right? If the side is A, then you can take the half of the side, that is the radius, that is A by 2. Okay, and that area of the square is side multiplied by side, so this is A square, and the diameter that is double of the radius. Radius is A by 2, so it will be A, means side of the square will be diameter of the circle, right? Now the maximum size that can be cut from here is the diameter of the circle, right? Now the square is made inside the circle of a diameter, right? So the side of this will be A by root 2, as the diagonal of the square is root 2 into side. How it is root 2 into side? Because if it is a square and this is the diagonal, this is A and this is also A, how you can find this one is A square plus A square, that is 2A square, right? And if you find out this diagonal, you have to take square root of this. A square and square root will cancel out, A will come outside, and root 2 will remain in the inside the root. So this is A root 2. A was the side, so diagonal is side multiplied by root 2. So this is A root 2, right? The side of this square will be, you can find A by root 2, and the area of the square is A square, that is A by root 2 square, and you can find this is half of the original square. So come to question number 4. What is the area of the largest triangle that can be fitted into the rectangle of the length 1 unit and the width W units, right? Okay, let us start the solution. You can see here, this is the rectangle. ABCD is the rectangle and with the length L and width W. right? And area of the triangle is 1 by 2 into base into height. This is base into height, and you can find it by using this is this is area of the triangle 1 by 2 into height into base. So the maximum area, base and height are maximum when the length is needed. So the maximum base length is L, maximum width will be W. So L and W can be placed here with the base and height. So it is LW by 2 square units. So this is the solution. Question number 5. If the height of the cylinder become 1/4 of the original height and the radius is doubled, then which of the following is true? Okay, if you have given that you have given a cylinder, and here you have given that 1/4 of the original height. Okay, if height is h, it will take an h by 4, and the radius is double. If radius was r and it become 2r now. Now what will be the difference? So the volume of the cylinder will be doubled. So let us check, find the volume of both of these. You know, when the volume is pi r square h with r and h, r as the radius, h as the height. But when it is r, when r is double, then it become 2r square, right? Pi r square, and h become h by 4 here. So you can see here pi cut by pi, this is 2r square, that is 4r square. R square cut by r square, and this is you know, h by 4, and this is 4. So 4 cut by 4 and h cut by h. So it is not doubled, it will be the same. So here you can say the volume of the cylinder is same as the volume of original cylinder, right? So then volume will not change. So it will not double. Volume of the cylinder will remain unchanged. Yes, it is remain unchanged. So these are incorrect. Now come to question number 6. If the height of the cylinder become 1/4 of the height and the radius become double, then which of the following is true? Okay, for the curved surface area, and all are the curved surface area. So let us find the curved surface area, that is 2 pi r h. 2 pi r h ratio. We have to find 2 pi. R is doubled now, so it will take on 2r, and height is 1/4, right? So let us check. This is 2 2s are 4. Okay, 2 cut by 2, pi cut by pi, r cut by r, h cut by h. So here we get 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Here we get 1, and here we get 1 by 2. So it will be half of the previous one. So it is halved, right? So C is the right option. Now come to question number 7. If the height of cylinder become 1/4 of the original height and the radius is double, then which of the following is true? Here are total surface area, so you can write 2 pi r h plus r, right? And there in the next one it will become 2 pi r, means double r, so you can write 2r into h plus r, that is h is h by 4 and r is 2r. So you can see from here 2 will cut by 2, pi will cut by pi, r will cut by r. So what is remained here? Only one remained to the left hand side, that is the original, and in that you have 2 into h by 4 plus 2r, right? So you can take 4 as the LCM, so it is h, 4 2s are 8r. Now you can cut this. Okay, you can multiply 2 inside, it is easier part. So taking 1 ratio, 2 was outside because r was cut there, and this is h by 4 plus 2r, it was remained. Now multiply 2 inside, you will get 1 ratio, this is 2h by 4, that is 2 cut by this 4, and you will get h by 2 plus, and here 1 means you will have here h plus r. So it is h plus r, later on it will cut. So this is h by 2 and this is r, right? So you can see h plus r is there, but h by 2 plus r is there, so it will change, right? So taking double on both sides, you will get the answer, it is D. None of these, because neither double nor single. There we can't cut h by 2 plus r with h plus r in any way, right? We can't cut them, so it is not possible that this is halved or double. So question number 8, the surface area of the uh, three coterminous faces of the cuboid are 6, 15 and 10 centimeter square. What is the volume? You know this is LBH, so you can multiply all these and you will get 6, 15, 6 ja is 90, 90 into 10 is you can find here. So okay, what was given, let us see. Area we have given, okay, this is surface areas. Okay, these are surface areas. So you can take LBH is the volume, but breadth will be L into B, that is 15, and you can find L square, B square, H square, that is multiplication of all these, and you have to find out the square root of their product, right? LBH. So this is 6 their areas, L square, B square, H square. So this will be 30, right? So this is 31, 30. So come to question number 9. A regular hexagon is inscribed in the circle of radius r. The perimeter of the regular hexagon is, you can see the answer from here, this will be 6r. So come to question number 10. The diameter of the go down are 40 meter, 25 meter and 10 meter are fitted with the cuboidal boxes, each of the dimension these, and the number of boxes will be these. Okay, given that the go down are in these dimensions, so volume you can find by LBH. You can multiply these, 40, 25 and 10 meter, and you will get 10,000 meter cube. And you can also find the volume of small cuboidal boxes, that is 2 into 1.25 into 1, you can get 2.5 meter square. After that, the number of the base that can be number of the boxes that can be placed in the go down are volume of the go down divided by the volume of cuboidal box. So 10,000 will be divided by, you will get the volume 2.5, you will get 4,000, right? So this is the solution. The volume of the cube is 64 centimeter cubic. What will be the area of, okay, what will be the area? Okay, you have given volume is 64, so that height so that the side of the cube will be 4, because 4 cube is 64, and the surface area is 6 multiply into side square, that is 4 4s are 16, 16 6 ja is you can get here 96, right? You can get the solution C part. Now come to 12th question. The radius of the cylinder is tripled, but the curved surface area is unchanged, then the height will be. Okay, you just given that the curved surface, the radius of the cylinder is tripled, okay, and the curved surface area is not changed. So you have given that CSA of the cylinder is, you know that this is 2 pi RH. So you have given that 2 pi RH is remain 2 pi RH. 2 pi RH is same 2 pi RH, but we have given that the radius is triple. So for the radius we will get 3 here, 2 pi RH cut by 2 pi RH, and you can see that this is 1:3, and so it will tripled. Sorry, it will 1/3. Original is 1/3, and the reformed is tripled. We have asked the original, so it is 1/3. How many small cubes of the H20 centimeter is just accommodated in the cuboidal box of 2 centimeter? So same, you can find both the volumes and divide, you will get 1000, right? It is the same question. The volume of the cylinder whose radius is r is equal to its height. Okay, radius is equal to height we have given. So what will be happen, that pi r square h, instead of h we will write r, then r become r cube. So this is C. Come to question 15. The volume of cube whose edge is 3x is, so volume will be 3x cube, right? So 3 cube is 27, x cube is this x cube, so it is A. Come to question number 16. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AB area is CD and BC equal to AD. Its area is, what it is given, AB is, it is wrongly given, AB area. AB is equal to CD, maybe it is. So area of this triangle, you can find area of this triangle ABC, you can find by using 1 by 2 into height into base. Base is 12, height is 3. So this is 1 by 2 into height into base, that is, you can cut here 2 6 are 12 and 6 3 is 18 is the 18 centimeter is the area of this triangle. And area of the parallelogram is 2 into area of the triangle, because diagonal of the parallelogram bisect the parallelogram into equal triangles, equal area triangles. So you can add 18 and 18, or 18 to size 36. This is the answer, B part. What is the area of the rhombus if AC is 6, BE is 4? You have given AC is 6, BE is 4. You know that this is 1 by 2 into base into height. You can find the area from here. This is 1 by 2 into 6 into 4 you can find, and you can cut 2 3s and 3 4s are 12 is the area of one triangle. So what is the area of two triangles? That is 24. C is the right answer. Now come to the question number 18. The area of parallelogram is 60 centimeter square and one of the altitude is 5 centimeter. The length of the corresponding side will be. Okay, you know that area of the parallelogram is side into altitude or the height, and we have given area is 80 and the height is 5. We can find the base. So this is can be transposed to the right hand side. You can cut 5, 12 is 60. So 12 is the right answer, A part. Come to question number 19. The perimeter of trapezium is 52 centimeter and its non-parallel side is equal to 10 centimeter and its height is 8 centimeter. What is the area? You can write here. You can find the parallel sides because they are equal. We have given of 10 centimeter. So 10 plus 10 is 20. When you subtract it from the perimeter, you will get 32 centimeter. Both this is the sum of parallel sides. So 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides is 32 and height is 8. You can cut 2 4s 8 and you can multiply and you will get 128. That is C option. Now come to question number 20. Area of the quadrilateral ABCD is 20 centimeter square. Okay. 20 centimeter square and the perpendicular on BD from the opposite vertices are 1 centimeter and 1.5 centimeter. The length of the BD will be, the area of the trapezium is 1 by 2 into sum of the altitude into corresponding diagonals. Okay, you can write sum of the, okay, this is area of the quadrilateral when you have two triangles joined on the same base as the diagonal. So 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by 2 into sum of the parallel sides plus into BD. So you can find BD from here by transposing this to the right hand side and you will get 16 centimeter. So C is the right option. So come to question number 21. A metal sheet of 27 centimeter, 8 centimeter long, 27 centimeter long, 8 centimeter broad and 1 centimeter thick is melted into a cube. Now find the side of the cube. So here you can see we have given that these are the measurements. You can find LBH, that is 27 into 8 into 1 is 216 centimeter cubic. Now since the sheet is melted to recast into a cube of edge A centimeter, right? Then the volume of the cube is same as the volume that we melt as melted sheet. So this is volume of the cube, that is side cube. Side if we let A, then this is equal to A cube equal to 216. Taking cube root on both sides, cube root of you can write here like cube root of A, that is cube root of A cube is A and cube root of 216 is 6. So the side of the cube is 6 centimeter. So this is the right option, number A. Come to question number 22. 3 cubes are melted whose edges are 6, 8 and 10 respectively and melted to form a single cube. So again you will find their volumes and then you will add them. 6 cubes 216, 8 cube is 512, 10 cube is 1000. If you add you will get 1728. Now it is since recast into a next cube. So let me take the side of the cube is A. So volume of this cube is A cube and the volume of these 3 melted cubes are 1728 combined. So taking cube root on both sides you can get the cube root of this 1728 is 12. So the side of the new cube that is recasted from melting these 3 cubes of side 6, 8 and 10 is 12 centimeters. So this is option A. Come to question number 23. A covered wooden box has inner surface area. Surface measures 115, 75 and 35 and thickness of the wood is 2.5. Find the volume of the wood. At first we have to find out The outer measures that are 115 plus 5, then 75 plus 5 and 35 plus 5, that is 120, 50, 80 and 40, because 2.5 both side are thick, so 2.5 plus 2.5 is become 5, so both side we will add 5 in the original one. So the volume will be LBH, you know, so 120 into 80 into 40 will get 38 3,84,000 centimeter cube. This is the volume, and the inner volume will be the same, with the same measurements without thickness. This is when you multiply, you will get this 3,01,875. So you can subtract and you will get the thickness, the volume of the thickness, that is the volume of the wood, right? This is C option. Come to 24th question. The ratio of the the ratio of the radii of two cylinders are 1:2 and height in 2:3. Then the ratio of their volumes are. So you can take ratio of the radius are R1 by R2, that is 1/2. Ratio of the heights H1 and H2 is 2:3. Now the ratio of the volumes you can find by V1 by V2, that is pi R1 square H1 and pi R2 square H2. So this is equal to, you can put the value here, R1 by R2, you know, this is 1/2, pi cut by pi here. So R1 by R2 is 1/2, that is 1/2 square. H is 2/3, so it is 2/3, so it become 1/4 into 2/3. So you can get 2 2s are 4, so it is 1:6, that is option A. So that's all, because I have given you 24 questions to solve. So this is the solution of up to 24 questions, right? So that's all for today. Thank you.